Hey guys, so I have to kind of rearrange my set, take down all the Halloween stuff. Sad, but Into the Panderverse, I believe that's what it's called. The new South Park episode by creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone. They did it again, man. You know, I've said it for the longest time that over the decades, South Park is some of the best satirical humor, probably the best satirical humor to date. They really leave no stone unturned, and it's because the creators just frankly don't give a shit. Now, most of you have probably seen it by now, or at least seen reviews for it now, so there's, you know, probably not a lot that I could say about the actual Panderverse itself that, you know, you haven't heard a million times over. I was just cracking up. It was just perfect South Park. They really, like, Paramount and whoever the hell else is doing like a custody battle over this, you got to cut the shit, man. We need this show back regularly. They rag so heavily on Kathleen Kennedy. There's like this Cartman version of Kathleen Kennedy who keeps on saying like, put a chick in it and make it gay. And it's just like, make her lame and gay. I can't do Cartman anymore. It's a cultural phenomenon. It has sent a lightning bolt through Hollywood because now, anytime going forward that Kathleen Kennedy or Disney, a lot of people are saying Bob Iger got off kind of easy, and he sort of did, but I think that Matt Stone and Trey Parker are a really big fan of a lot of Lucasfilm properties. See the Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull episode from a couple decades back.
Now let's you just drop them pants. Drop? Just take them right off. Now, what do you guys want?
Don't say anything, just do it.
Now, anytime Disney does this shit, it has a joke, like, attached to it. Now, when the creators at Disney, when the people who are ripping off old properties are trying to put a chick in it and make her gay, that is going to be resonating in their head. They're not going to be able to escape it anymore. Now you're starting to see, for the first time ever, mainstream papers and articles and stuff like that basically talking about all the problems that Disney has. And I don't think that this is any coincidence. I think that Matt Stone and Trey Parker threw a spearhead right into the heart of what everybody has a problem with this. And they nailed it in such a beautiful way, in such a perfect, hysterical way, that it's kind of inescapable. You got their Coffee Brown and the Seven Vagrants from Portland that they were trying to get released, and that was just utterly mocked. I'm hearing this shit about the new Blade that Marvel is doing, that now they're apparently pulling it back because Blade is being overshadowed by female characters, because, you know, that's what everybody wants to see, right? Disney is in some real trouble, and now there is a cultural following because Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they've awakened a lot of people who were sleeping to a lot of this, and everybody's like, yeah, you know what, they have been doing that, you know. It's just a beautiful thing. They did it in like only a way that they could. They didn't even just tackle Disney or Kathleen Kennedy. They also tackled really what's going on in our culture, that nobody knows how to do shit anymore. You have these like handymen who are, you know, like blue-collar, redneck kind of guys, and they come in to fix everything because all the people who went to school, to college, to become programmers or something like that don't know how to, like, function in day-to-day life. And the demand for handymen has become so large that these people are becoming millionaires, and it almost sort of starts to become like a bidding war. Then when they become billionaires, they're racing to outer space. So they kind of took a pot shot at, like, billionaires like Elon Musk and, you know, I almost said Alexandra Mayorkas. They kind of look the same. So they took pot shots at them. They also kind of took pot shots at toxic fandom. In order to get into that, I do have to get into spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it now, okay? But 3, 2, 1. So, you know, they go after toxic fandom more towards the end when you find out that the tens of thousands of letters that Kathleen Kennedy has gotten calling her the C word, they were all from Cartman. All those letters and the toxicity and stuff like that made her like double and triple down, and she kept going to the Panderstone, and she kept using it so much that it opened a portal to the Panderverse. So they're basically saying that there's toxicity on both sides. And you want to know something, man? And this is the fundamental difference, okay? I've engaged in that. I mean, dude, I've said some interesting things about Kathleen Kennedy, and I've even addressed on my channel. I don't mean to get personal, but sometimes this feels a little bit personal. But I have definitely engaged, not even just about her, in like earlier videos. You know, I've been like really brutal where I probably could have stood to just like chill out a little bit. I've gotten really genuinely angry where I should have probably turned it into a joke, and I can take that on the chin. But again, that's the difference. They rag on everybody. They ragged on Christianity. They ragged on Judaism. They ragged on Muslims. They ragged on Scientology. They have poked fun at everything and anything under the sun. They have poked fun at the right. They have poked fun at the left. They have poked fun at things that you wouldn't even think would be in their crosshairs. Nothing is off limits, and they don't give a damn. They don't care. It's a beautiful thing, and they have just accelerated this change. People have been sick of this for a while, but now you won't be able to replace an iconic male character without thinking in your head,
Put a chick in it, make her gay!
it's beautiful. It's going to wind up being a cultural phenomenon in the years to come, and you're going to see a lot more people getting a lot more bold after this, and it's a beautiful thing. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, thank you so much. And that's all she wrote.